Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. And as always, appreciate you guys and gals checking out my channel. All right, I'm excited for this one. In front of you, you see the Eafengrow EF-138 drop point hunter in an N690 steel. Let's put this to the test. Troops, EDC inspection. What are you guys and gals carrying? Well, I got something new I'm carrying today. This is the Watchman W112 flipper folder. I like it. Veterans, active military, as always, we appreciate you guys and gals. You have a place here on this channel. Please enjoy the video. Legionnaires, let's go over these quick specs. We are looking at an overall length of 10.2 inches, a blade length of 4.9 inches with a blade material of premium N690 steel with an HRC of 60 to 61. Handle length is 5.3 inch. Blade width is 3.6 centimeters. Blade thickness is a hefty 6 millimeters. Handle thickness is 2 centimeters. And the weight of this bad boy is 9.8 ounces. It does feature Micarta scales. It does come in green or black, and the green has highlighted G10 liners, and the black Micarta scales has highlighted red liners. Let's take a close-up of this now. You might see some scuff marks. I did bloody this in battle. I did do a short for Eafengrow, but that's okay. We're going to go to battle again today and bloody this up some more. But it is a full flat grind, as you could see, beautifully done. All right, there is the choil, the other side of the flat grind, some very small logos here, EF-138 N690 Steel. Okay, and then you have the Eafengrow logo, beautifully contoured handle, Micarta scales in a kind of like a burlap. Okay, but I did oil these to make it look real nice. G10 liners, as you could see, in yellow. In this particular model, they do have it in black with red liners. I think they're awesome, and I can't wait to put this to the test, man. Beautifully done, full Tang goodness, jimping on both sides here, protruding Tang, lanyard hole, just a fine knife. When I first opened this up, I couldn't believe how gorgeous it was, man. The fit and finish is top notch, just top notch. All right, troops, let's take a quick look at this taco sheath. Very adequate, nice and thick kydex. Has rivets so you could add third-party options over here. It does have a tech lock. Open it up. You have tabs that are completely removable or adjustable for your belt. Upright carry or scout carry. In my opinion, I think this blade is a nice looking hunter, but hopefully we'll find out if it's an all-rounder and it can do it all. All right, Legionnaires, I'm going to try this without gloves. Everything is done so nice. Everything is so beautifully contoured and smooth. I don't think I need gloves. I don't feel any hot spots when I'm holding the knife. Okay, just to give you an example, just anywhere I hold this knife, you know, it feels really good. All right, even the jimping is done nicely, rounded off, but still very effective. So I'm going to try chopping a little bit without the gloves, and we'll see where it goes. So I've got this nice little log, decently thick, as you could see. It's not too bad. I'm going to do some chopping. Maybe I'll do a little batoning. If not, I'll just chop all the way through. We're going to test out the steel, the N690, and see how it works out, and then we'll do some edge retention testing, etc. Well, so far so good. It's biting in. As always, Eafengrow seems to always make a damn fine blade. Not only that, they always seem to have their heat treat done right. Now, I did test this out on when I was doing a short, and I was cutting through similar wood and doing all kinds of work. And I'll tell you what, troops, it was a pleasure, you know. Truly, in my opinion, I think this is a great hunting knife. Okay, but I'm here to find out how this thing is going to work out for its price. Okay, it could turn out to be an all-rounder. I'm pretty sure it could probably do it all. Let's keep going. Definitely biting in. Looking good. Chunks are definitely flying. The battle has begun. The enemy is at full force. Okay, I am holding the knife towards the end over here. It's not that big of a deal. I do have the lanyard and it's working out just fine. It's a nice hard piece of wood and a good testing platform. Nice. Just taking my time, ensuring that I'm using the whole blade. Okay, as you could already see, troops, look at that. That's a nice chunk that's been taken out. So this knife is bloodied once again. Now, just to let you all know, after I did that short, I did not strop or sharpen this knife at all. Well, really no need to sharpen it because I kind of barely used it. And I mean, the edge is holding up so far. I have experience with N690 and plenty of other knives, but way more expensive. I'm talking over $200–300 in some cases. For N690 Steel, Eafengrow, 80 bucks. And I'm gonna leave a coupon code. You get 20% off. That's a pretty good deal. Let's keep going. So if you're a hunter, you know, and you're going out to your spot, or maybe you're doing some scouting, you've got a nice knife to take with you for any situation out there that may arise. If you need to clean up your spot while you're scouting, you found something, you know, maybe you want to mock some deer scraping of the tree and then put some what is it, pheromones or whatever, you can do it. Nice. This is just chopping away here. All right. I gotta hurry this up, troops, because I'm burning daylight every day. It's always something in the afternoon, and it's just gotta rush it. You know, it's unfortunate, but when sundown comes, it's around like 4:30. You know. This knife is making some quick work, and it's looking good so far. All right, let's get this last piece chopped up over here. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. I might even cut up some game. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see me cut up a chicken with this, so you get an idea of how this knife performs on, you know, some game, some sinew, skin, cartilage, etc. All right, we're almost through. This is looking real good. All right, it's loose. Let's see for the money shot. Ready? There we go. That was nice. Okay, let's test that little vertical batoning. The knife is big enough, should be okay. We'll give it a go anyway. So, nice 6mm thick spine. Okay, I'm not too worried about it. Batoning with some authority. Okay, right through. All right, good. I just didn't feel like going to pick that up. Let's do it again. Some quarters. Perfect. All right, nicely done. All right, one more. Why not? Let's do it. Nice job. Check it out, troops. Excellent. Edge is looking okay. Let's see how she takes off the bark. Okay, we're looking good so far. All right, let's see the wood. I got some nice deep cutting right now happening. We're looking good. Now let's see, some fine curls. So far, so good. All right, I want to do some horizontal batoning. Let's give it a go. Okay, decent size over here. I'm going to cut it in half, then quarter it, and maybe make some thirds, and it'll be perfect for feather sticks. And again, I'm hitting this blade with some authority, you know. Split already. I'm gonna keep on going. Nice. Look, I hit it so hard that the guard went right into the wood. Let me just make sure that guard's okay. Yep, looking good to me. Let's keep moving. Let's keep marching. Always forward. Troops, I'm hitting this so hard, I'm always worried about my fingers and my hands. Okay, this flat grind is pretty amazing. All right, getting in there with the point. Nice angle. Okay, look at that. Let us continue where the split is on the opposite side. All right. Oh, it's getting loose for sure. It's getting loose for sure. Almost there, troops, almost there. Done. Deal. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. The edge is looking okay. Yeah, so far so good. The handles aren't loose, the screws aren't loose. Nice, very nice. Let's get this piece here. Let's see if I can make some thirds now. And this will be our feather sticks, yeah? Let's see. I think with this knife, I'm going to pound it into the stump and we'll make feather sticks that way. A little bit different. It's got a nice robust tip and I don't think it'll have a problem handling it, you know? Look, it went right through. So, you know I'm not fooling around here. Let's finish it up. Do a little prying. Okay. I know that some of these fibers, sometimes I miss them. That's okay. All right. Let's finish cutting this up because I am burning daylight here, troops. I did get here a little later than I wanted to. Let's see if I can just cut the rest. Yep, there we go. I know you can't see it, but I am cutting right through the fibers right now. Okay. All right, good. sometimes if the wood is not a flat piece, you know, you get, it's a little gnarly. You can't really get a nice way to cut this. So I've got one piece. Let's keep going. Let's make thirds. Nice split all the way through. There's the blade. Looking good. Let's keep on going. Yep. Looking good. This is a nice big piece too. All right. We are almost through, troops. Last push. Okay, great. All right. Here you go. I got my thirds. All right. So now, let's see. Let's make this even smaller for the feather stick, right? I definitely love testing out Eafengrow because there's a lot to prove to a lot of people out there that these knives are pretty good, man. They are really good, whether you use them or not, you know, even if you're a collector. Okay. Looking good. All right. Looking good. Let's see. This is a gnarly piece of wood, so look at that. It is just cutting. Let's take off this bark over here. All right. Now, let's try this. This has a bit of a protruding tang. Make sure that it's in there nice. And let's see what we could do. Oh, that's great. No, whether you make a feather or you make an individual curl, doesn't matter. It's doing it. You know, it's doing the job. Okay. Oops. All right. Not the prettiest, but it's doing it. So let's try it this way now. Tip is still looking good. Let's see. Well, it's definitely making some serious cuts over here. So it's still extremely sharp. And let's see if I can make the finer cuts. It's a rough piece of wood. Okay, good. Still sharp, troops, still sharp, okay? We are looking good. See if I can make some finer curls. But again, an idea is after all that batoning and chopping, we're looking good, you know? Hunter knife, okay? That's capable to do a little bit of bushcrafting, okay? What I want to do now is just test out this right here. That's one. That's two. That's 3. That's 4. All right. That's awesome. Let's test out this tip. All right. It's a nice, thick, robust tip. I want to see if it's able to split. You know, maybe you forgot your baton. Well, it's definitely going through. I'll tell you what. All right, it's split. Okay, so tip looks good. Nothing broken. So let's keep on moving on. Marching forward. All right, split it even more. That's good. Nice. All right. It's a nice thick piece of wood, troops. Look at that. It is thick, so this is a good test. There we go. It's done. One more. Let's do it. What the hell? And the grooves are really nice. You know, I don't have to worry about it slipping. I've got a nice, great purchase on this knife, and it's doing a great job, man. It's doing a great job. Okay. Okay, look at that. Nice. She split. She split. And we are still cutting up bark. Okay, look at that. I want to just make sure I make the fine stuff for you guys and gals. All right. Okay. There's some fine curls. All right. There we go. Again, learning curve for these tools. New knife, new day, but these are nice, thin curls. Okay, tip is good. One more tip test. I want to make a divot. Let's do it. All right, troops, you've seen this before. I've used this many times, well, a couple times already. Also in the back over here. You know what? Let's do this side right here, okay? So we need to make a divot out in the field. We can do it. Now, there's one thing that I do want to recommend to Eafengrow with this knife. As awesome as it is, the edges are really, really smooth. I tried off camera to make some shavings, and it did not work out very well. In fact, let me show you real quick. I mean, it is really smooth. You know, I guess it's doing it right now, but the wood is really rough. Maybe that's what it takes. You know, nice rough piece of wood. But it would be more beneficial if this was a little bit sharper, the edges, you know. But it might take a little bit of work to get these fibers going. But I guess with Murphy's Law, you know, it isn't so stupid if it works. So, I mean, just some small demonstration here. Let's see if the choil is any better. Oh yeah, the choil looks like it might be doing a little bit of fluff here. You know, you have to get a sharp angle of this, of the blade, I mean of the choil or of the piece of wood, you know, and you know, produce a little bit of fluff. Okay, but I digress here, troops. You know, I think for such a great knife, if this was sharpened up a little bit, you know, it would be, you know, more of an all-rounder for bushcrafting too, you know what I mean? Now that you understand some of its limitations, you know, it's still doable, and so far this knife has been holding up. Okay, let me save this, and let's continue on with this divot. All right, this is a nice hard piece right here. whatever I'm digging into. You can see I'm making the shavings here. Use the tip to make it a little bit rounder. Pivot. Nice. Oops. Sorry about that, troops. As you can see now, it's doing it. It's doing the job. All right, you can see how deep it is. Okay. And I'm liking it. You know, I'm liking this knife. I like the way it looks. Again, I still think that this is a hunting knife with a all-arounder twist, you know? If push comes to shove and you need to use this, man, I don't think you will have any issues or problems. I'll tell you what, it's not a pretty divot, that's for sure. But I guess the point is, I just wanted you to take a look at that tip, troops. All right, look at that. No bends, nothing, no breakage. It's still a sharp point. You know what I mean? It's good. We're good to go here. We are good to go. I am really happy. I was actually surprised that it did do some fluff with the shaving, because I used another piece of wood and it wasn't really doing it, but they got a little bit of it done, so that's an added bonus. I'm loving this knife. All right, let's conclude. I'll put everything up here and then we'll talk about it. All right, Legionnaires, before I conclude, I just wanted to show you guys and gals that I am making some very, very thin curls here, okay, with this knife. And I just didn't like that I wasn't doing this with this piece of gnarly wood over here. So I just wanted to show you that. And I guess because of the learning curve also, that this knife is, look at that, look at the corkscrews that I'm making right now. It's capable for doing some bushcrafting, okay? Tip is robust, tip is working out good. Let me just put that there. It did a lot of work. I am very impressed with this knife. Even, you know, I'm not sure why the second time around the wood made the fluff, but I am happy that it did. And I did show it to you guys. I would still like to see a little bit sharper spine. It's not a deal breaker though, because, you know, it did it. Okay, made some serious chunks over here while cutting through the piece of wood. Split. I used the tip, made a divot, even though it's not that pretty. That's okay. It still functioned. All right, and you know, if you're out in the field, you could refine it to however you like it. I just want to give you an example. Fine job. This knife is a fine knife. Again, I'll maintain it's still more of a hunting blade than it is, you know, bushcrafting or anything else. But I would take this hiking. I would take this definitely hunting. Push comes to shove, use it for bushcraft. You know, I'm not sure if this would be great for, you know, like logistical purposes in the military, you know, in the rear echelon, opening up crates, opening up boxes. I mean, I pretty much used that tip to dig that divot, and it came through with flying colors. So I have no qualms of prying with, you know, crates and stuff like that in the military. I don't even know if that's even happening nowadays, but I have faith in this knife. I have faith in Eafengrow. The heat treat is spot on. Troops, what more can I say, man? Let me know what your thoughts are on this knife. I love it. I love the steel. The heat treat is right. Just fantastic. All right, troops, Legionnaires, new recruits. I am burning daylight, man. It's going to get dark here real soon. I just want to say thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys and gals. I want to bring awareness, everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, some of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, pause on the slides. Okay, there'll be phone numbers, websites that you guys and gals can contact. Also, a heartfelt message from a Legionnaire on this channel, Vietnam veteran, 66 to 69, U.S. Army, is a heartfelt message. Please seek the help that you all have earned and deserved. All right, troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits at the ready, troops. Hold the line until the next review. Take care.
Legionnaires!